who play game night together. Then Jason Bateman's more successful brother comes along and a new game night happens. It's like a murder mystery, but it's a kidnapping, but the game becomes real because there were real criminals and no one knew that. So there was kind of this the man who knew too little thing going on. Point is, now we have a comedy adventure about a game night. This movie cracked me up way more than I thought it would. I always underestimate how funny Jason Bateman is, but also Rachel McAdams. Not only are they funny, but they work well together as a couple. It's not just a game night parody, it's a couples parody. So many couples out there and or groups of friends will connect with this movie. It doesn't even have to be game night, it could be video game night. The thing that impressed me about this movie is that everybody really added to the comedy. There was not a wasted person in here or a wasted couple. They all made me laugh. They all added to the comedy. It takes a step or two past the line of believability, or a few steps past the line of believability, to the point where some of them start acting kind of stupid. You're like, you can't, you're dumb. One dude in particular, this dude was an unbelievable idiot. Idiocy to a baffling degree, but it worked for him, and damn it, he cracked me up too. They got Todd from Breaking Bad in this movie because there's just something creepy about the guy. I don't know if it's because a lot of us saw him for the first time in Breaking Bad, and from then on, we're like, you're a weirdo now. Doesn't matter what you do, you're always gonna be the one who shot her in the back of the head, dick. But they play that up with him, and it completely works. The movie starts to falter earlier on in the movie when they break the crew up. It's like couples split off and start doing different things. I was like, oh no. No, you had like a powerhouse group. Why'd you break them up? They end up bringing them back together in like one take. It's almost like they're all split up. All right, now they're back together in a living room. That was fast, that was weird, but it was also convenient. I'm gonna go ahead and look past the fact that it happened on a dime. Did the job, got it done. There is a lot happening in this movie too. It's on the verge of being too convoluted. For me, didn't quite breach it. Still stayed in the fun zone. I don't always bring things up because they bother me. I bring them up because they might bother you. But this movie is a comedy and it had me laughing a lot. It kind of reminded me of Jumanji. All right, it's nothing like Jumanji. I gotta explain that. It's like Jumanji in the sense that when I went into Jumanji, I was like, this is gonna be stupid. I walked out like, wow, that was a remarkably fun time. Same thing happened with this movie, completely unrelated to Jumanji. Went into this movie going, okay, we'll see what happens. Is it gonna be like The House? It very well might be. Walked out having a great time. And I suppose it doesn't hurt that this movie has in its comedic moments and delivery a personal favorite of mine, movie references. Yep, among the comedy, it has a lot of movie references. At that point, it's kind of playing into my own personal bias, but what can I say? It got me. There's even, I'll say, a cameo from somebody. I was glad to see this person again, because big fan. I hadn't seen him in a while. I don't know, I was glad to see him. That's as specific as I can get, because I feel like it's a cameo. I can't spoil a cameo. And speaking of spoiling, I feel like the trailer gives away way too much of the movie, so stay away from the trailer if you can. What you need to know about Game Night is this. Game Night was a good comedy, remarkably funny, great chemistry among everybody in it. It cracked me up. I genuinely believe if you go see Game Night this weekend, you will have a good time, no alcohol required. Had some heart in it too, I like that. Just a youthful adventure with people who aren't, 20 anymore. All right, so Game Night, have you seen it? What did you think about it? Or what's a surprisingly enjoyable movie that you thought was gonna suck? Whatever it is, whatever you think, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.